The new GTA Online update drops tomorrow, and today on the show we have all of the news and information in regards to all of the new money bonuses, big discounts, free vehicles, extra free rewards, and free money gifts for players to participate in for this next upcoming week here in GTA Online. We have a lot to go over today. We're going to be diving into it all, and this video will serve as your comprehensive sneak peek at the upcoming new GTA Online weekly event that goes live in just about 12 hours or so from the time this video gets posted. So now let's jump into things. Starting off with our free rewards for this week, we actually have $100,000 as well as a pair of black square shades that players can earn, and all you need to do is complete one Vincent dispatch work and you will be rewarded with that 100k as well as the sunglasses. That's awesome because the dispatch work, while it does require you to own a police car, I think many players own them already, start up one job, you get paid 25k for the job itself, and you're getting $100,000 on top of that, so that's absolutely fantastic. Again, just a reminder, if you collect all 36 Yan Bao collectibles, you'll receive the Gold Snake Santo Capra outfit that is available for another week because Lunar New Year event in-game is still going on. And again, if you play any Lunar New Year stunt race that was added last week to the game, you'll receive the Lunar New Year limited time livery for the Maibatsu Penumbra FF. You have yet again another week for that. Login unlocks continuing this week: the Black Snake Yogurashima outfit, the Red Serpent leather jacket, Snake Soul pendant, Snake King pendant, Red Snake Soul cap, as well as the Gray Snake King cap. Those are all returning. I guess this is just a reminder part of the video for that because it's another week. It wasn't just last week, it's spilling over into this week here in GTA. Now for some returning content to the game, Drop Zone as an adversary mode makes its way back in, so that's awesome. Now let's talk about the money bonuses, because we actually have quite a few. So the Lunar New Year stunt races are continuing all the way until February the 12th with double money and double RP, and so I'm assuming those free rewards are also going to last until then as well. But we also have double money and double RP on auto shop client deliveries and auto shop client jobs, which is great. Deliver those vehicles or have staff deliver them. In terms of profit you're making from these client jobs, and these auto shop client jobs I should say, it's $20,000 profit, $25,000 for a medium range vehicle, or a high range vehicle, or top range basically is going to be $30,000. Of course, with double money this week, your profits will be $40,000, $50,000, or $60,000. So that is absolutely awesome. You definitely want to take advantage of those whenever you see them in your auto shop this week. We also continue to have double money and double RP on the Drop Zone adversary mode, double money and double RP on all drag races this week, as well as 3 times reputation at the LS car meet, so you can reach max level 1000 car meet rep if you need to hit that level already. Then for the weekly challenge, any player out there who participates in 2 drag races, well, they will be rewarded with $100,000. So that's an additional money bonus right there for the week, just for the actual weekly challenge itself. Now let's go over all of our discounts. The big property discount for the week is 30% off all auto shop properties, as well as 30% off the auto shop property upgrades and modifications that you can apply to that business and property. It's absolutely worth taking advantage of at 30% off. The auto shop is worth it at full price anyway because of all the different ways to make money, from the client jobs to the exotic export missions, the actual auto shop robbery contracts themselves, the different vehicles you can get for Simeon at the job board inside of your auto shop. There's a lot of different ways to make money, and you get discounts on any type of upgrade you want to apply to your vehicle when you actually own an auto shop and modify the vehicle within that garage itself. But let's move on. We have 30% off the Progen GP1, 30% off the Fister 811, 30% off the Dinka Jester race car version, 30% off the Karen Hot Ring Everin, 30% off the Vapid Dominator ASP, a fantastic muscle car in the game, definitely a top 5, 30% off the Obey Tailgater S, 30% off the Volcar Warner HKR, 30% off the Anis Remus, as well as 30% off the Joe Built Vellum 5-seater. Now, of course, in my GTA Weekly Update gameplay guide tomorrow, we'll go over all the performance, the cost, etc. of all these discounted vehicles. Same with the rare and removed vehicles we'll be talking about in a little bit. But when it comes to the salvage yard, your vehicle robberies that are going to be available all the way until February the 5th consist of the Vapid Ellie, that is this week's standard range vehicle featured in the McTony robbery. Then we have the Ocelot Jugular, which is this week's mid-range vehicle featured in the cargo ship robbery. The top range vehicle for this week is the Dubachi Wagner featured in the Duggan robbery. None of these are going to be claimable for this week. The FIB priority file for the week is the fine art file, which is unfortunate because while I like making extra money on the fine art file, unfortunately now one of the easiest and fastest ones to speedrun in the entire game from the FIB files with the Agents of Sabotage DLC is now only playable once this week because it's the priority file, which is unfortunate. I never want to see Project Breakaway and fine art on priority for the week, but it is what it is. When it comes to our 2 free vehicles at the Diamond Casino and Resort, your lucky wheel podium vehicle this week is the Gallivanter Baller STD. So get yourself a free STD in game, know what I'm saying? Next up at the LS Car Meet, this week's prize ride is the Pfister Comet SR, and you can win this by placing top 5 in LS Car Meet Series races for 4 consecutive days in a row. We'll be talking about both the Baller STD as well as the Comet SR in my free vehicles guide coming out on Saturday, reviewing the customization and performance of those on the track. In addition to that, on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, your premium test drive vehicle is the Anis Urus X32, and for everyone else, we have the Pfister 811, the Vapid Riata, as well as the Shih Tzu Hakuchou for PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. Then at Premium Deluxe Motorsport, Simeon's car dealership, we have the Progen GP1, rare and removed, the Coil Voltic, the Anus Cognoscenti Cabrio, the Dubachi Massacro, as well as the Dinka Jester race car version. At Luxury Autos featured here, we have the Ubermacht Niobe, as well as the Classy Vigoro ZX convertible. Maybe there's a chance to get some black stock rims on those, which will be nice. And then at the gun van, we have 30% off the military rifle, as well as 40% off the stun gun. That's reserved for GTA Plus members only. Again, free for GTA Plus members as well, or just $0 in-game, is the L. Strickler military rifle. Everyone else on next gen can get it, but they have to pay for it. This week's premium race is Art to Art. This week's HSW time trial is North Chumash to Palomino Highlands, and this week's normal time trial is Elysian Islands. So again, we have all of the Lunar New Year content that is being extended into this week here in game, and probably next week as well. Some actual decent money bonuses this week. I mean, of course, I think players would appreciate auto shop robbery contracts as well, being double money or something like that, or even the exotic exports. They should have thrown that bonus in as well. But the client jobs is a pretty decent way to make some double money in this game, because you're probably going to your auto shop anyway to sell those client delivery vehicles, whether you're delivering the cars themselves or you're sending staff out. I always send staff out for them because I never crash them. I never lose out on, you know, any of like the bonus because of them crashing or anything like that. So I just send them out. That way I don't have to spend the 5 or 10 minutes to deliver those cars, you know, especially if you get like a far delivery location or something like that, traveling back, modifying the next vehicle, selling it again. Like those, if I can use my staff to sell or source for me, I'm going to do that basically all the time. But that's a nice bonus right there. The discounts are pretty solid, some good rare and removed vehicles. I want to let you guys know something here, because normally I reserve the end of the video just to promote like my social media and stuff like that, but I want to try something a little bit different this week and change up my live streaming schedule and actually live stream today while you guys are watching this video, especially while you guys are watching this video. The first couple hours after it gets posted, I will be live on twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv. We will be farming nightclub double money and double goods sourcing missions for the nightclub through Johan. We'll be filling up our hangar, you know, in anticipation of an upcoming hangar weekly event, probably within the next month or so. So I might as well get it stocked up and save it so I can make a money guide video when that releases, things like that. We'll be playing GTA Online on live stream, and I'm going to be going live as soon as this video gets posted. So if you watch it within the first few hours, definitely make your way out and say hi, especially if, you know, you just want to say hi to me outside of YouTube, something like that. I could definitely respond to you over on Twitch, especially if, you know, you've left a comment before and I haven't replied or something like that. But in addition to that, check me out over on Twitter as well as Instagram. HazardousHDTV is my username over there. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to tune in bright and early tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will have the new weekly update guide featured here, going over all of the most major changes of the week, showcasing gameplay, how to make money, things like that. Money guide on Friday, free vehicles guide over on Saturday, more awesome highly edited content on Sunday, and I will see you guys then. Adios, amigos.